Buenos noches, amigos. That's poor Spanish. We are down here. We drove for a long time to Arizona to, I mean, a made-up state to hunt deer. It starts tomorrow. We rolled in. We're gonna sleep. Seth's gonna sleep right there next to the truck, and I'm gonna sleep in the back of the truck because that's my happy place, my second bedroom. And tomorrow we will be cruising through this country looking for bucks. There are coos deer here, there are mule deer here, there are elk here, and we can hunt 2 of the 3. I like this spot. I've hunted here in the past, and hopefully we can get into some bucks, see some deer. We're both looking to punch tags because this tag becomes no longer valid at the end of the year. And then we will be buying the new tags for 2021. So we're looking to punch some tags, and I think we have a good chance of doing it. So let's go have an adventure. But first, we sleep. Good night. Good morning. There's where I slept last night. It was very comfortable. And it's cloudy and foggy, but kind of nice. Seth's over there doing some vlog recording. I got this little guy to go with me today, and then I got the 360 cam. So we're gonna work our way over to these canyons, start glassing. See if we can stop from freezing. It's cold, but hopefully it'll get these deer moving. Probably don't need that anymore. Let's go. What do you guys think happened here? Coos deer feet sticking out right there and buried. Looks like, I don't know, there's a road literally right here. So I don't know if maybe that's the legs off a deer somebody killed and they buried them, but more likely I'd say a lion kill. It's all buried up and covered, but I don't see any other parts of the body, so maybe it's just the legs. Interesting. I'm gonna pull them out and see what they look like. So definitely a coos deer, hind end all eaten up. That's gotta be a lion kill. Just the hind quarters right there. And fresh too, like the meat's not smelly or rotten at all. It's all still cold. And yeah, that's the rear end of a coos doe or something. Pretty crazy. I'm sure the lion will be back for it. I wonder where the head and the front end and everything are. Probably drug it away from the kill site to bury it, but I'm gonna kick dirt back over it and just leave it so the lion doesn't lose its meal. Pretty cool though. Got Seth going in on a group of deer. They're like at 150 from us right here. He just snuck over towards them. We didn't see them. They were right below our glassing point. We glassed up some other deer, one good buck across the way. So we're gonna go try him if this little opportunity doesn't work out. I could also hear what sounded like deer clinking antlers down here below me. So we found them. We glassed up on the flat over here this morning, and we saw about 30 or so and one good buck. But they were immediately getting chased by somebody in a Toyota, just mobbing after them, which it's low odds. All right, that's a low odds strategy to people that do that stuff. Like, you might kill them, you might, but it's low odds. So we're just gonna kind of work through these draws and keep glassing our way over to that 4-point that we have glassed up. And the bird, hopefully get maybe a chance along the way. But we're already in the action, so fun times. He's a good deer for the OTC. Well, Seth made a move on that buck, and we think it was a buck. He didn't get a great look, but no dice. So we got up on top of this point, and we just kind of spent the last couple hours glassing and making weird jokes. And we found a lot of deer, but we didn't turn up that 4-point from across the way. So we're gonna head back to camp now. It's about noon or a little bit after. We have a little bit of work we need to do and some food we need to eat. Once we do those two things, we'll be back in a couple hours to see if we can do something on these deer in the afternoon. But hope you're ready for some adventure, because that's what we're gonna have. Adventure. Right?
That's right.
Right here, it's hard to see because the camera won't focus, but the buck is right by those trees. Which one? Okay. Get ready. There he is. Too far. He's not spooked. He's not spooked. Wait, no, don't.
Snow tomorrow.
What?
43% chance, almost a half inch.
New developments, as Seth is looking at his weather app. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. So stuff's getting out of control. It's cold, folks. Like, I feel like I'm on a loan. Look at that. Look at this. Everybody from Idaho and Wyoming's like, you can see her, bruh. Whoa. I get it. I get it's cold where you live, okay? But it's also cold here right now. It's gotta be like 15 degrees. Anyway, we just checked the weather. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. As you saw some clips, we were moving in on a nice buck. Did not get an opportunity, just got a little bit dark on us, so we headed back, made some dinner, and now we're gonna go to bed. And we'll be back after them tomorrow. Talked to my boy Ben Sandel tonight. He's on some bucks today in a different unit and doing pretty well. He'll probably ride over and meet us maybe tomorrow night. My little brother Rocky is on his way now from Utah to hunt with us tomorrow, so he'll get in at 2 or 3 in the morning. And we will give you some updates on everything tomorrow. Anyway, see you in the morning, guys. Good night. It's supposed to be cooler. You're supposed to fog out and go away. But anyway, well, good morning. This is how it is this morning. That's the frost. Bed rolls, the boat cases, the truck. Rocky rolled in last night. He's asleep over here. Got here about 2:30. He had his buddy heater. I don't know what he thought he was gonna do. Right there. Good morning. You want someone fluff your pillow? You want someone fluff your pillow? Nice little sunrise coming up. We're gonna see if we can find a buck. Well, it has stayed cold. Left Seth and Rocky down at the water hole. It's cold. I'm not sure if these deer are gonna hit like they would normally, but I know that they'll still go to water most days. I think they have a good chance of having something walk in, and they have a little blind set up. So I'm gonna loop around and try to get back on these deer we saw this morning. We glassed up about 30 deer, a couple small bucks. I don't know if there's a big buck there or not, but watched them go into the trees and kind of bed up. So anyway, phone's ringing. Maybe we got good news. I'll keep you posted. Yep. Nice buck. He just walked through that opening. 58. Didn't stop. But just had a pretty good back and forth with that buck. I got into range a few times. I had him at 55 once with no shot. He just had some branches in front of him. I had him at 58 at the top of the hill. and he took off kind of as I was drawing. I had him at 80, wide open shot, but I didn't want to shoot 80. And then he came by me again, all kind of on the top end of my range, so nothing I felt comfortable sending an arrow. I had a spike by 2 at 60 just standing there looking at me. Spike, not a spike by 2, a spike by nothing. Spike on one side, nothing on the other. And even though this tag ends in a couple weeks, I don't want to shoot that deer. So that's where we're at. It's been a fun day. Those guys are sitting in that blind, and they texted me and said that they saw a nice coos buck across the canyon. Wasn't coming to the water, but it's good that they got eyes on one. I'm just gonna glass for a little bit and then see. I could probably get back on the same herd of deer, but I just want to let them calm down for a bit because they got a little riled up. Get a load of that view behind me. Beautiful. Man, sun's going down here tonight. I'm just about back to the truck. Still maybe another 20 minutes of shooting light, so I'm just moving slow, but sunset tonight's off the hook. And it seems like I always get hit like with the feelings right at sunset. I don't know why, but I just need to tell you guys how grateful I am for the life that I have. Coming up on about to hit 5 years since I quit my job and been doing this, and I know a lot of you have been here since the beginning. Thank you guys. Those of you that have been here forever, those of you that are just new here, thank you for helping me live my dream. There's not a day goes by that I'm not happy and grateful about it. So just yeah, and remember this. I used to say this all the time, but it's been a minute. If there's something that you want to do, there's something that you dream about and that keeps you up at night, find a way to make it happen. Your life will only be better for it. Anyway, no more mushy stuff. This is day 3, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My turn to sit the pond today. When I walked in, there was 2 coos does and a fawn coming down to the water. Maybe they were just leaving the water. They could have just drank. But I really hope a coos buck shows up. That would be my #1, to get a nice coos buck. I know there's also muleys hitting this tank, so if any kind of a buck walks in that's halfway decent, I'm gonna try to shoot him. But I got the big camera ready, got the camera mounted on the boat, so if anything goes down, hopefully I'll have the footage to go with it. I can shoot right here through this opening, sitting really comfortably. I can draw and shoot like this really well. If they're at the pond, then I'll have to go to my knees. Hopefully that gives me a little bit more time, but let's see what happens. 20 does with him. By the time I saw him, it was like there was nothing I could do. I was laying down, and then I saw him, and I reached over, got my bow, got on the release, sat up, went to draw, and they just blew out of here. But heavy old gnarly buck, like big old heavy buck. Not like a scoring deer, he's like a 3x4, but just like mass. Sat here, I've been sitting here since 10 o'clock, and it's like 2:30 now. Man, maybe they'll come back. All right, so I made it home from Arizona, and I'm gonna run through some people who bought apparel and then thank them. This is pretty much everybody after the Cyber Monday and the Black Friday sales, because there was just too many to list. But again, thank you to everybody from Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Also, the hoodies have shipped that were on pre-order, so thank you to everybody who bought a hoodie. They should be there or getting there in the next day or two. Mine showed up yesterday. Oh, my nose, it's driving me crazy. All right, so these are people that I need to thank. Lauren Cox, thank you. Avery Mitchell. Ben Dedamani, thank you. Sent myself some stuff. Give myself the old pat on the back every once in a while, you know. All right, I also need to thank Austin King, Jody Houghton, Dylan Atwood, Dave Ross, Tristina Strong, Epiphany Radford, Alyssa Nelson, Zach Fry, William Brown, Jason Gibson, Mercedes Young, I think it's Yanchetta. I don't know, Giancetta maybe, but Mercedes. I appreciate that. Marcus Kitchen, Michaela Herndon, Kaya Schroeder, Samuel Simmons, Kaylee Christensen, Christian Ortiz, Sarah Ross, Tanya Williams, Tanya Williams, not Tanya, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya, forgive me. Raul Mancia, Brandon Hauk, Austin Wilcox, Christine Squires, holy cow, Chelsea Nunez, Michelle Collum, and Misty Shug. So thank you everybody who bought apparel on my store. If you want anything for Christmas, you better jump quick. It's mostly out of stock. I know there's been some frustration, but I'm having a hard time getting those flat-beard hats back in. And first of the year, I'm gonna go through and totally revamp all my apparel. So thank you guys for buying it. Thanks for getting some, and thanks for supporting and watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.